Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. This is my Q&A video where I'm answering questions you guys asked in the last Q&A video, and any questions you guys have today, go down below, ask me, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video. So first I want to say I'm filming this video, this video's filmed last Thursday, and so by the time this video airs, Hurricane Irma were already hit, and I hope that this video finds everybody doing well. And my thoughts and my hopes are with all of you, specifically some of my subscribers, Meg, Heather, Roxy, and Laura. I hope you all are okay. And that's all I can say. My best wishes and hopes will be with you, okay? Also, please guys, go check out my website, daviddemars.com, if you could, please, and go check out my Facebook and follow me there and like me. That would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. It really help me doing what I'm doing. And I want to get started. The last thing I want to just tell you guys is, when you ask questions, could you just please give the location of where you're at? It would really help. I really am interested to know where we are all at around the world, and I'm sure others are too. So let me get started. First, Roxy Bolt from Florida. Do narcissists know they are doing wrong when they hurt us? Yes, they sure do. They really do. And, you know, it's just that they don't care. And the evidence should be right away when they deny it. They deny that they did it and they blame you. If they, if they didn't know, then they wouldn't be aware. They know damn well what they do is wrong, and they don't want anybody else to find out. So they go and tell everybody else that you're the bad piece of shit too. That you do all the things that they've been doing to you. The projection, all that stuff is total self-evidence that they do know what they are doing, and they do know that it's wrong. They just don't care. Lynn Gillum from Portsmouth, England. My ex-narcissist found me on Facebook. He was on dating sites and said young girls liked him. He was a total predator on dating sites, guys. So that's awesome. I'm getting this kind of feedback. Feel free to let me know, if you met your narcissist on a dating site. That would be great for others to know and be aware of what they're dealing with when they're on dating sites, okay? Sean Blight from the UK. How long does it take to heal? Well, I've told you guys before that your brain naturally heals itself, and it can be up to you to how long it takes, but it's going to take time no matter what. You can't, it's not just a book you can read, a video you can watch, and you can do all the work and be done the next day and be healed. Your brain needs to repair itself. It's injured, like an injury. There's things you can do, if you have a burn, you don't keep sitting close to the fire and let it burn. You need to let it heal. You get as far away from the fire. So, there's things you can do, such as totally take care of your body, your mind, with food and rest and exercise and meditating. This is what you really have to do. Socializing, I always say, is huge. Learning about what happened, talking and processing everything that happened is the biggest thing you can do. Talking, sleeping, resting. So it depends on what you do. The person, like I always say, the person sitting in the corner in the dark room with a bottle of alcohol in their hand won't heal. Or maybe they'll take, decades. But, you doing what you're supposed to be doing with the positive thinking and being healthy and living healthy and learning and talking, it can be very quick. I've seen people bounce back in a few months. Okay, a few months. Give yourself at least a few months, several months. Think of it as a year project. If you might need a lot more. And there's a lot of stuff that lingers, like stress and nightmares you might keep having, stuff like that. So it just takes time, and I promise you will heal. So don't be frustrated, okay? I promise it will come. K. Meg. Met my ex-narcissist on a dating site. He is on them even when he is married. Yes, predators are married and have girlfriends, and they have people like us waiting at home while they're out online grabbing other people, finding other prey. Mine did it, and everyone else I know does it. Every other narcissist I know has done it. I've had many narcissists tell me that they love the internet, perfect hunting grounds. Facebook, and dating sites. Corey McInuak from New Zealand. With all the lies and the cheating and the abuse, do you believe karma will catch up with these people? So I don't really believe in karma, I think, as the same as a lot of other people do. But how I look at karma is the world works a certain way. And if you don't work with it and you are working against it, and bad things will happen. In other words, things you don't desire. So when you start learning how the world works and you start going along with it, that's when the world works for you. These people go against the world. They go against society. So things go against them. Karma, catch up with these people. These people suck. These people know they suck. These people have all kinds of issues and problems. They can't keep the relationships. They can't keep jobs. What success do they have and what do they have to offer? Nothing. Nothing. That's karma. Christina Mandy. Or Christina Mandel. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying it right. The narcissist I was friends with was always online grooming his harem. Yes, so he'll have you at home while he's got this person in, Las Vegas, this person in LA, this person in England, all online, all feeding him, tons of supply, tons of attention. I love you. And he's complaining about his wife to all these people, and they all are giving him, empathy and compassion and sympathy. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so horrible. You deserve so much better. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the guy that's married online complaining about his wife to other women deserves so much better, doesn't he? Fuck. Genevieve, Bulgaria. Can you talk about the physical effects of covert narcissistic abuse on the body? Well, I mean, that is so wide range. This is the absolute worst negative thinking you can have. It's just the worst. It causes death, okay? It's slowly killing you. People get disease, I truly believe, from people like this. I believe if I stayed with my narcissist another 10 years, I'd probably have fucking cancer. That's just what I believe, okay? But you can go down the list, man. You can go from fucking headaches, from joint pain. Okay? It's going to do every single thing you can think of. The biggest things it does right away that you notice is your diet just fucks up your diet and your digestive system. So most people stop eating and lose a ton of weight. Another thing it'll do is kill your fucking sex drive or make you have problems sexually with orgasm, impotency, stuff like that. So those are some of the biggest things. Obvious are like depression, anxiety, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, massive amounts of stress. Okay, so and not being able to deal with it. Okay, faith and peace. Faith and peace. Would love to know where you're from. 13 months no contact, divorcing a sociopath. I have extreme anxiety and still in shock. Do they get worse in time? So do narcissists get worse in time? Typically, I mean, these people's brains are disordered and they usually don't function right. And it tends to get worse as they get older. A lot of their erratic thinking. But another thing you guys have to realize is that most people as they get older, our hormones drop. And, things like your temper, your quick temper kind of goes down and anger usually gets a little less. That's just some of the things that I have actually noticed from people with disorders, is that a lot of them get a little bit more mellow. Some of the physical abuse may stop or cease or slow down. But they also can get worse with, the verbal abuse can get worse. It's just like normal human beings. I mean, some of us get so negative and some of us just kind of mellow out, Willa Barnes, I know narcissists don't change, but empaths can become narcs out of bitterness. So you're asking, can people that have recovered from narcissistic abuse become narcissists out of bitterness? No, that's not how we become narcissists. You can watch any of my videos that talk about how you become a narcissist. Maybe I'll recommend one up above. And I mean, that's it. you become narcissist as you grow up and you don't develop empathy. The only other ways I've heard of is actual brain trauma, massive brain trauma to your head, stuff like that. That can cause you to be narcissistic. But that's it. No, we don't lose our empathy, but we can adopt or adapt to some of their traits. We can actually become abusive to other people, but that doesn't mean we're a narcissist. How can someone cause enormous narc injury? Narcissists are shame-based, and this is from Chantel Graham. Love to know where you're from, Chantel. How can someone cause enormous narcissistic injury? Well, they're based in their own shame, and everything they're doing right now is severe self-esteem problems, and this is how they deal with it. So anything you do to shove them back down to their childhood shame is the worst injury you can give them. So abandonment, denying them, telling them how fucking crazy and how nasty person they are, because they know that they're different. Once they realize that they're worse and they're just a bad piece of shit, that's fucking shameful. The other thing you can do is expose them to everyone around them, but good luck with that. Sean John from Pennsylvania. Why is there no help for victims? Well, this is becoming, the awareness of this is new. This has been going on since the dawn of man, but the abuse of it, of what they do, is becoming just apparent now. Just aware. We're all becoming aware of it now. And there is help for victims. I help people every day. I mean, I hope you're getting help right here, right now. How much revenue is accumulated quarterly for countries from innocent victims of narcs? I'm not sure of that question, except I'm guessing how much money do they waste in countries, and it's huge. Psychopaths cost us, I can't even remember the number that I've heard before, but it's billions. Psychopaths, billions of dollars they cost our country. Billions. And I hope that answers your question. If not, just ask me again, okay? Carolina Rose from North Carolina. My hopes and wishes are with you. Big time, okay? I hope that you're going to be okay, and I hope that storm dies down to nothing before it gets there. Or it doesn't even get there at all. No contact for several years. Okay, so Carolina Rose has had no contact for several years, and he is even married, but you believe that he banged on your bedroom at 3 a.m. many times. So after many years, several years of being away from this guy, she hears at 3 a.m. someone banging on her bedroom air conditioner. Goes out there, nothing. She knows that he's gone out there and broken limbs on the trees and bushes, spying on her and stuff. You know, these guys have serious, serious attachment problems. They do not connect with human beings, and they have total attachment problems. They don't want to lose people. They don't want to feel like they ever lose anyone. Which is funny, I know, since they discard you. But that's like a game. As long as they did it, it's okay. But they still want to believe that they own you. They still want you there. So the fact that you are totally, like, intangible, the fact that they cannot get to you, is just gonna fucking always kill them. Always gonna kill them. Okay? Nad, get Dicknixon. I want to try and say that again. Nad, get Dicknixon. Hope I said it. From Germany. Why did my ex-narc always insult me but talk so highly of his exes? And let me tell you, Nad, he very much insulted his exes too. He insulted them too. And what this is, it's a form of like triangulation. So he just compares his exes to you, and it's just to fucking devalue you. That's all it is. Complete devaluation. My exes were good at this. You suck at this. Oh, she was good in bed. You're horrible in bed. She was skinny. You're fat. She was hot. You're ugly. She was good at cooking. You suck at cooking. She did all my cleaning. You do nothing. I mean, it's just, he did the same thing to all of them. Don't worry. And he's doing the same thing now. He's bringing up good qualities about you to his new one. saying, look, she was good at this, you suck at that. And I know this for a fact. Taldenum from Northern Europe. Could you briefly describe the psychological recovery process? Question, and then what are some questions you ask to determine where my clients are in their recovery process? So, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys can hear that dog. It is so fucking loud. Could you briefly describe the psychological recovery process? So, basically the biggest things that happen, man, is these people leave your mind fucked. Thinking, and they leave with no explanation, no answer. You are left to believe it's your fault. And all these feelings of guilt and all these feelings of shame play, and it leaves you emotionally fucked. And you don't even know to fix yourself, so you keep doing this. You live in total, you're either alone and miserable your whole life, or you keep dating narcissists. That's the psychological things that happen. Now, the recovery process is you need to separate yourself from this so that your brain can heal from the trauma that they caused. Okay? And it goes further than that. You also need to find out why you did this. Why this happened. Why you attract a narcissist. Why you stayed with one for so long. Find these reasons out. Okay? Questions that I ask my clients to determine where they are in their recovery. Well, they talk and they tell me, and that's really, it's evident to me. But some questions that I can ask is I ask them to rate themselves on a stress level. And every time I talk to them, if it's necessary, we try and get it down, and I ask them. And this brings, a lot of self-awareness on, I feel stress and why, and what I can do to fix it. Other questions that I might ask is, are you still having nightmares? Are they getting better? Are you overreacting to stress? How is this person reacting to stress? Is it normal reaction? We tend to overreact when we have like PTSD. So those are some of the questions that I ask my clients to find out where they are in their recovery process. Hope that helped. Hoka, corn dancer, Hawkeyes from National City, California. My ex-narcissist lives next door with his new supply. Why would he call the police on me and say I'm harassing his girlfriend when I want nothing to do with him? Oh gosh, I remember you, and I remember you live next door to them. Just, man, if he's calling up, I was telling you before, if you have to, simply wait it out because he's going to leave her too. But if he's calling the police on you, I would think about moving. And so this is just more triangulation. And this is a way to just really torture you and entertain himself. I'm sure that they are literally sitting there thinking of ways that they can destroy you, destroy your life. I would think about moving. I'm sorry. Anna, I met my ex-narcissist on a dating site. My first time and last time. Dating sites are like buying a pig in a poke. Yuck. Thank you, Anna. I really do appreciate comments about dating sites because I just want you guys to be aware of what you're playing with when you're out there and you're playing with narcissists, okay? I'll take one more. Christina Mandel, again, Sydney, Australia. Have you seen the unraveling and deterioration of a narcissist over time? What it looks like, why it happens? And I was talking about this a little bit, and yes, I have. They tend to, as we get older, we start losing our mind a little bit, and we forget things we do and things we say, and they do that big time, and I think they do that worse. Their paranoia really fucking destroys them. That doesn't go away. They're paranoid all the time. Everybody knows who I am and what I am, and everybody's going to do something to me because I have a fucking long trail of victims in my life and people's fucking lives that I've destroyed. People are going to it's going to catch up with me sometimes. So the paranoia destroys them. That one song, Paranoia Will Destroy You. But, that's just what I've noticed with narcissists. My personal experience is I've seen them get a little bit more mellow, maybe a little bit more verbal abusive, but like the physical abuse calms down, the stress levels may even go down a little bit. The high peaks of stress may be far and few between. That's what I've noticed. I hope that helps. And why it happens, it just does. We all do that with age. Our hormone levels decrease. You know, we get sick of playing the game. We get sick of being an asshole. Even normal people get sick of being mean. We all get a little nicer as we get older, don't we? Go hang out in old folks' home. Most of them are pretty nice. Meg F from Florida. You know what, Meg F? I'll answer your question in the next video. I think I'm going to stop right here. So I'll mark it right here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.